I think the Thai team did what they had to do, right? If it was Sailors, I would want that from our team.
That's
right?
true.
I would want our players to play like that.
But they're not the Sailors, so Alright guys, Eddie from Taylor Ventong here. I've got Brendan. Long time no see, Brendan. Finally back at the game. What do you think about the game today?
First off, great to see you, Eddie. It's been a while. I think the game was quite a fantastic atmosphere today. I think, it was a good game for Sailors. Unfortunately, I think they're out of the Shopee Cup as of now. Spirited performance from the lads. I think Buriram with one man down for almost a full half. I think the Sailors put on a good performance, but I think the biggest thing away here, right, is that it's great to see a Singapore club taking it to the champions of the Thai League. Right? And Buriram is no opponent to scoff at, right? They've just won the last two fixtures, a combined total of 17 goals, right? So, I think it's a great performance from the lads, and I think it's great atmosphere and also a great future for, looking forward for the Singapore clubs.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I echo all your words, and I think it's very rare that we can see Buriram time wasting.
Yes.
Time wasting, hanging on, clearing balls.
Yeah.
What do you make of that? What do you think of? Do you think it's bad sportsmanship, or do you think they just got to do what they got to do?
In football, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? But I think today, especially, the keeper was little bit too in the side of the bad sportsmanship side. Yeah.
But can you blame him, or do you blame the ref actually?
I think more on the ref, lah. More on the ref. You're absolutely right on the ref. But I think ultimately, football, you just gotta do what you gotta do to get the score. And granted, they were one man down, but I think through the game we were talking together, and we realized that Buriram with one man down still looked like a full unit. They defended well. They still managed to get some counter attacks on us. So fair play to Buriram.
Yeah, you gotta give big credit to Buriram as well for one whole half, 10 men, but yet. They panicked a bit at times. There were a few scares in front of goal, but you wouldn't say there was sustained goal mouth action. So it's so great to see you again, and hopefully you come back for more games. Don't be such a stranger, right?
Yeah, I'm not a stranger, just busy.
Thank you. Eddie from Taylor Ventong signing out. Alright guys, Joseph. End of the journey for us in the Shopee Cup. What do you have to say about the performance today?
To be fair, before this game even started, if you say that we are going to get a draw, I think everybody would have taken it. Maybe some would have wanted a win just to qualify, but understanding how good a team Buriram is, getting a draw, I think is an impressive result. Not considering any goals is brilliant. In the circumstances of the game, against 10 men, I think it could have been a much better scoreline.
Okay, what do you think about Coach Ranko? As a lot of people think he's a very pragmatic coach, very defensive coach, but today, you look at what happened. At the end, Bailey was up. There were 5 forwards on the field: Razak, Shawal, Leonard, Hafiz Noor, winger, all on the field. What do you have to say about that?
I think even at the end, you see him asking Iswan to go up forward for a corner. We haven't seen that from the Sailors before, and I think it's very nice to see. And kudos to Ranko for playing all the cards down. It was a must-win game to qualify. Unfortunate, but kudos to him for that. On the gameplay wise, I think we could have been a lot faster in the passes, in the switching of play. I think there was a lot of.
Bye.
It seemed like our players had a little bit of fear in playing the ball fast. With a few times they tried to play the through balls and then the ball getting intercepted. It seemed like they were afraid to switch the ball a lot quicker and on the transition, right? Like when we play against Thailand, it's always the long ball to Shawal, and the Shawal breaks them on the counter. But today it was more of win the ball, create the opportunity, and then try to score. So I think we were a bit more fearful on that side of things. But I think coach-wise, he did try to play his cards right.
Any words for the goalkeeper? Don't worry, you can say whatever you want to say. We'll censor it out.
Not just the keeper. I think the Thai team did what they had to do, right? If it was Sailors, I would want that from our team.
That's
right?
true.
I would want our players to play like that.
But they're not the Sailors, so
assholes but they did what they had to do. I thought there was no dirty play. It was just being assholes, right? But referee, I don't know what the hell the referee is doing in the first 15 minutes. The linesman had at least 5 offside calls that he never gave at all. Suddenly out of nowhere he can give 1 offside call for us when we play in the second half, which wasn't even outside. So I don't know what's happening. Even the red card, he didn't even point for the foul until the linesman pulled up the flag, right? Even then he didn't even give a red card. The referee had to call for VR then to give the red card. At the last kick of the game in the first half, it was a corner. He pointed to the spot for a goal kick. And when everybody pressured him, there was a corner suddenly blow for the halftime. What the hell is happening? I don't
But when
know.
all is said and done, I'll ask you just one question, one last question. Are you proud of our sailors? Yes, no question.
Brilliant. I love our boys.
And that's a positive note to end the interview on. Thank you guys. This has been Eddie, this has been Joseph from Sailor Pen Talk signing out.